Hi lovelies, I hope you're well and welcome back. And welcome back to another cash stuffing. Today is week 4's cash stuffing of February. We're actually cashing this one a little bit late, cash stuffing. What day is it today? It is Tuesday today, Tuesday lunchtime. I have had an absolutely manic week/weekend. Husband was working all weekend, so I had the kids at home. Was really busy on Friday, so I didn't manage to do a cash stuffing like I normally would. And then yesterday I was working all day, we had kids clubs, and this morning I've been out for my MOT. So the cash stuffing is a little bit lower because I've had to dip into some of this money, which was the last little bit that I was planning to put towards the cash stuffing, but I'll explain that when we get to that part. But if you want to see exactly where I'm cash stuffing this money, then just continue to watch. So as always, before we jump into the video, I'm going to do a card pull because I know how much you guys like this and I love this too. And I feel like the last few weeks have been really heavy, so this will definitely help. So I am going to let's grab this card here for today. Okay, so this card here says, when I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. Now, I personally do a lot of journaling and things like that. I have absolutely loved doing that. I massively believe in manifesting and all things like that. And obviously at the moment, going through a bit of a tough time with the passing of my mum, I've actually had a queen bee come and visit me multiple times, which is very odd and weird. And I've kind of looked into that a little bit. But yeah, so I really like this one. I definitely believe that whether it's a God or the universe or some higher being, I have a belief in something, and I believe that everyone has a belief in something, and that doesn't have to be the same. But I definitely do believe that when we kind of go to our innermost self, we can really find clear guidance and direction and yeah, just kind of where we want to be. So I really do like this card, and I love the illustrations as well. But let's get on with today's cash stuffing. And I want to apologise before I start. Firstly, I feel like my voice is going. Second of all, my dog is being very irritating and keeps cleaning herself. So you're going to have to deal with that in the background of today's cash stuffing. But I believe we have £310 here. Like I said, there should have been 320. I actually had to put £10 to finish off my vehicle maintenance sinking fund for me to get my MOT done this morning. And good news, it passed its MOT, and I was really worried. I got it booked in early so that if it failed, I would have a whole month to kind of save up for it. But it passed with flying colours, so I'm over the moon. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3, 5 and 10. 310. Now I know I've said our cash stuffings have been a little bit lower recently because my husband's had no weekend work, and so it's actually really impacted us financially on top of lots of other things we've been having to save for and pay out for. But this weekend he did have weekend work, which was amazing. So, you know, we've kind of got some extra money. So I'm gonna start off as always. I always say that I like to put some money, 100%, minimum of £50 into our sinking funds, whether that's high or low priority. So the first one is our emergency fund, which is gonna be getting another 10. Now, if you're a long time follower, you guys will know that I always pop £10 in here, but this isn't a high priority for us, even though it's right at the front. Obviously, I think it's something we definitely should save, but we're concentrating more on debt and clearing down our debt at the moment. And obviously, all of our money doesn't include our bills, our petrol, or our groceries. I need to pop the £10 in, don't I? That would help. So now in there, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. But yeah, this doesn't include our groceries, our fuel, or what else doesn't include? Groceries, fuels, or any of our bills. So this is just all extra cash. And then I'm gonna pop some money into debt. So today I'm gonna pop £10 into debt. So we now have 20, 35. And this is like a bonus debt. So I always make sure I put some in here, but then I also have challenges going towards debt as well. So I'm really working hard towards all of this. I may look to start condensing some of these soon as well, but I'm hoping our income will increase soon and I'll really be able to kind of bulk up some of these envelopes. I'm gonna leave that one out actually, just so, oh, will it stay? No, we should be all right actually. Let's pop that one in. And then, as you can see, vehicle maintenance is empty. I was going to put some cash in it, but I'm actually going to hold fire because there's nothing we need right now. I'm going to pop 5 into kids' clothing, so we now have 10. I'm going to pop a 5 into household. We have a few bits we need to do around the house, so I definitely need to put some money in there. And I did actually spend some cash out of one of these envelopes. Can't remember which one it was because I had to go and buy some filler and things like that. And then we have our 1 week ahead one. This is the one that I actually feel like is a bigger priority for me right now. And this is to be able to give my husband a day off or 2 and know we're not falling behind when we go away on our holiday, or I need an operation later in the year. So, you know, just kind of when it comes to bits and bobs like that. So I'm gonna pop that 10 back and take another 20. So we now have £40 in there, which is amazing that we're working towards that. And I'm so happy that, again, it's not even a day, I mean, it's nowhere near a day's wages, but you know, we're getting there. I also had some Etsy funds that I withdrew this week, but I used that money straight away to buy more stock and products. So I've not actually stuffed that because I needed that straight away. So in nails, I'm popping 10 in because I recently got my nails done. Right, this one's getting a lot of money today. This one is getting 130. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 130. Now, I have not had my hair done in a very, very long time. I had it cut before Christmas, but I've not had it coloured in over a year. So I'm getting some balayage done. I find that it lasts absolutely forever. So my hair appointment is tomorrow, so that is in there. A lot of money, but for me, the balayage is definitely worth it because it just lasts such a long time. So eating out is gonna get £5. So I'm gonna pop that one back and pop in a 10. And what do we have that's 5? We could do some pork chop suey. Perfect. I love this one. This is from Cash But Cute. I really do love this tracker. And sorry if the lighting's bad. I've not had time to get out my ring light or anything like that. I'm just trying to do this whilst the baby sleeps, just so that I can get it done. He's been started preschool last week, but I've been trying to get so much done. So it's been a lot. Right, so Etsy is getting a 5. So let's do what should we do? Like a custard tart and a cinnamon swirl. And once this has got to, this saves up 30. So once this has got to once this has got to 30, I can buy it. I did think it was 20, but it's not, it's 30. But once it's got to 30, I'm allowed to get off my Etsy ban. So it's just as quick as I can save it going in there. And then I do need to pay out for my mum's flowers for the funeral. They're quite a lot of money, to be honest with you. We need like some mum ones and some nan ones. So I'm just popping a tenner in. I am going to look to bulk that up sooner rather than later, but that's kind of what I'm saving for in that miscellaneous one right now. And then my son has started back at karate, so I'm also going to pop a tenner in the karate one as well. Now I'm a bit worried I'm actually not going to have enough envelopes to stuff all of this, but we'll see. So the next one that I'm going to do is our 100 envelope, as always. So, my last 10 going in the 100 envelope here. So that's 8 of those done now. I'm very, very worried I'm not going to have enough money in any of my other envelopes. So I've got a lot of 20s here today, so let's see what we can do. So then I also needed to do Save the Year. So I've fallen behind on a lot of my annual challenges. As you can see here, none of the February challenge is done. I have done, started part of the Save the Year, so hopefully we can get some bits out of here. So I wanted to put £10 in here. So if I put in 20 and take out 10, that works, doesn't it? So that would mean yeah, and I'm putting in a 10. Yeah, so we can tick off 10 today. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So like I said, I do need to catch up on this one. I do need to catch up on my 1K challenge. We may have some more cash to put a little bit more in here at the end, but we'll just see where we are with everything. Let's pop that in there. And then I'm not gonna pop, I was gonna pop £10 into the quarter one challenge. Yeah, let's still do that because I've fallen behind on this one as well. So if we take out a 10 and pop in a 20, and then we'll mark off this 10 here, but we still have a lot of the big ones. But I am hoping in the next few weeks, I've got a lot of money due in for work and things like that where I am self-employed. So I'm hoping I'll be able to do that. At the moment, a lot of our money's going on our basic expenses and we don't have a lot left over, and we pay for our holiday by direct debit, so that kind of comes out of our bill money as well. So that's that one done. And then we're also going to pop, not that one, we're going to pop £10 into Disney, but what I actually think I might do is I might cross off one of, so I don't know how much you just saw because my battery died, so I'm hoping that you saw that, but I basically just said, next up is my Disney binder, and what I think I'm actually going to do is take some of the smaller denominations out and pop in the bigger one. So I'm still gonna pop in £10 today, but I'm going to take out 2 of the 5s that are further along. So take out one of those and I'll get this all rubbed off afterwards. And it's just kind of a way to like condense it to make it a little bit easier to save. So take out the 5s and then pop in that 20 there, just so we can fill in one of the bigger amounts, because I find the easier amounts easier to save. So if we do it that way, I think it'll be a bit easier. And I might do what Girl Budget Repeat does. Girl Budget Please? I'm sure it's Girl Budget Please. I don't know, now I'm getting my names wrong. I think Plan Budget Repeat is one of the challenges I have. I'm sure it's Girl Budget Please. I might do what she does, and basically she doesn't pop all of her money in and mark them off until they're complete. So I might start doing that just so I can start working towards these. So I'm just gonna put a little cross next to them 2 5s there, so I know that I've got to mark them off a bit later and rub them out. And now I know that I've ticked off one of those bigger ones. We do have a decent amount being saved in the Disney one now. And then, oh my God, my dog is actually driving me insane. I can hear her licking her paws. So next up, we're gonna do a Knockout 9 because I love Knockout 9 and I've not done it for a few weeks and it's been making me sad. So what do we actually have in here? Oh look, we have 2 10s. So let's pop a 20 in there and condense that down, make that a little bit easier because we need those 10s. And then we'll get our 2 dice and we are going to start. So, oh my God, where the hell is that one gone? A 6 and a 4. So that is a 9 and a 1. Good start for a 10. 6. What's that? 11? 6. Yep, 11, so 8 and a 3. 5, 9. So we can do, oh, a 7 and a 2 or a 5 and a 4. Let's do a 7 and a 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No way! Have I got that right? 5, 6, 7, 8. 5. No. No, I got that totally wrong. That's not gonna work, is it? No, I'm such an idiot. That's a 9. Oh my God, I just got excited then for a shut the box and it wasn't even a shut the box. What a donut. There we go. So we've got to pop 9 into that today. And I actually forgot, because I was out and I think I said earlier on, had some expenses this week. I completely forgot I've actually got some change that I need to do away with as well. So I'll take that out of there. So we've actually got £3.20 that I need to sort out in a minute. So we've got £1 in here. So if I put in a 10 and take out a 1, that's the 9, isn't it? Yeah. So that's perfect. And that actually might be perfect because I did want to put £14 into my Save the Year to bump that up. So then let's have a look at what we've got left. So I did want to put a few bits into my events binder. Now this does get topped up with my my Save the Year challenge. It goes towards events or birthdays, but I wanted to put £10 into Mother's Day. So we now have 10, 20 and 5 in there. And who knew, I'm just kind of touching on Mother's Day, but who actually knew how expensive funerals were? Honestly, I never had a clue, and I can't believe how expensive they are. And even just for like us, like obviously my dad's contributing to a lot of it, but there's just so much that needs to be done and it's insane. And then we have like outfits and days off work and things like that. It's just, yeah, crazy. So £10 in Easter. And I'm trying to rack that one up. Obviously Mother's Day is pretty soon, but to be honest with you, I doubt we're gonna need that full amount. School holidays is my winter challenge. We currently have, what am I even trying to say? 20 in there, so we're gonna put in another 10, so we have 30. And I wanna try and get this one finished by the end of March. And I would love your recommendations below if you could let me know if you have any smaller challenge recommendations, because I do want some smaller ones for my binders. I'm finding that some of these bigger ones, especially at the moment where our income has dropped a little bit, I'm struggling with. So yeah, I definitely want to look at getting some smaller challenges. But I hope you're all well. I feel like I've just waffled on today. I'm just not quite with it. I'm a little bit out of sync with where I want to be with everything. But yeah, I hope you're all well and doing fine. Mother's Day is going to get a 5 today, so that now has £15. This is not Mother's Day. What the hell am I going on about? This is my birthday, which is in April. And again, I don't really want a lot spent on me for my birthday, if I'm being completely honest. So it's just something for the boys to treat me to a little something, so £50 will do. But that one will get topped up by other stuff. So we now have 5, 10, 15, 20, £25 left. So, oh no, and then I'm lying, we have this as well. So let's do this one quickly. So this is the penny savings challenge, and I also want your recommendations. So I'm obviously doing the £1,000 savings challenge, which obviously is the one that I'm saving up each month, but I would love your recommendation as to whether I should just cash stuff this money at the end of each month, because I still have my 100 envelope as well, so I'm not overly sure what to do. Yeah, I'm a little bit thrown. Right, let's pop the 20p in the pot. Away we go. Yeah, I'm not overly sure as to whether I should do it and reallocate the money each month, because we could kind of do with that being in some of the envelopes. Okay, and then I think with the remaining £4, I'm going to put that in Save the Year, because I definitely wanted to add some in there. So that's another 2 that crossed off. So this is going to run over into March, just like our 1K challenges as well, but I'm not overly bothered. And actually what I might do is I might take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, take that out and pop a £5 note in. Just because I know that this one's going to be allocated into events and things like that, so it'll be easier. Oh, what's happened there? There we go. It'll be easier if it's in there like so. And then, what did we say? We've got 5, 10, 15, 20, £25. I could potentially put some money in those ones, but I'd like to ideally do some more of my challenges. So probably some of the smaller challenges as well. Should we do rolling with the times? I mean, we could get buggered and end up with like 36, but we've not got overly a lot in there. So let's see what we get. Let's roll both the dice and pray. 5 and a 4. So 5 and a 4 is a 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, let's pop that one in. Like so. That was a big one, but we need to start working on it. I knew that would happen. Damn it. So pop the 20 in. And then we've got £5 left. So very limited as to what we can do with that £5. Let's go for, we could go with a roll it, or we could potentially go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could potentially put a couple of pounds in there, and I'm also thinking in the Galentine's challenge as well, because I think Galentine's is gone. This is one of the challenges I had. I ended up saving up for it separately. I'm just having to spend out about saving for something that I needed. So I'm thinking if we do one of these for £3 and pop the £3 in there for our Galentine's challenge, I'm probably just going to reallocate this one towards there or something like that. I do really want to start working on that. And then either we could do the Candy Cottage, or we could just pop the two into something like the Roll It. Should we just pop it in the Roll It? I think we're going to do that, you know. Let's pop £2 into Roll It. We'll colour that one off as well. I'm desperate to get my hands on some new challenges that are lower as well, because some of these are just really, really high, and I may end up swapping out some of these challenges, like the Rolling with the Times. I do really, really love it, but it's just really, really high, and I'm rolling to Christmas, like again, I do love that one, but I don't know, I'm worried that sometimes I could get a £25 and I don't have enough cash at the moment at this point in time, and I think later in the year I will, so I feel like maybe I could use that one a bit later in the year, but I'm just kind of thinking maybe I'll keep most of these a little bit lower, other than the Knockout 9, and obviously these scratch and cash ones are already quite high as well, like they're all taking a lot of money, so I need to pop like £25 into this one still, and I've got a lot of big challenges here, so I'm trying to like condense them down a little bit. I've actually taken a few envelopes as well out of my priority binders, just because I felt like I wasn't getting very far with a lot of things. But that is everything from me today. I hope you have an amazing day. I will be doing next up a cash count up of my binders for the end of February, because I believe, I'm just going to double check that actually. But yes, that was the last cash stuffing for February, and the next cash stuffing will be on Friday, which will be the 1st of March. So I'm going to do a count up for February. It's been a little bit of a slower month again. I'm hoping things start to pick up from March going forward. But yeah, I hope you've had a lovely day. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all for another video again very, very soon. Bye guys.